Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon, and we're doing kind of a farm tour. So this is the tool shed. And it's a pretty snug little place. Nice, solid, old building. Then I'm walking over to, oh boy, time to put some more corn out. Too bad. I'll put some salt on that. I wish I would have had you bring me some salt for the deer. And this is about 12 by 20. Would you say this is about 12 by 20, right? Oh, look at the corn in the corner over there. Good grief. Look at that corner over there.
Probably got critter crawling in to get that corn.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
Maybe a possum or...
Jeez. I don't believe in feeding possums, that's for sure. Look at this, had a stovepipe in it at one time. Oh, you got to see this. The deer, whole family of them, 7 of them, came in here, and they come out every day and eat.
This year's here?
Yeah, right down to the creek bed or a fence or something down there. Yeah, see, there's a green. I can see a green fence post, and that's the line, as far as I know. Yeah, so this is heavy. You know, this was deep, lush grass, but I got to get it. I got to get it.
Back another little trailer into here on the hillside.
Yeah, I need to back. Do something with this. So both ends of it, both sides of it, have heavy grass, and it needs to be brush hogged or something, so it'll grow. You know, otherwise it'll kill the grass. Can you open this? This is the root cellar. It's in good shape. The door was redone fairly recently. There's a latch up here. Oh, you got it. Okay. And then that ball on the stake there is to let it down. So just let it down slowly, and it's got a place to stay. Yeah. Yeah, go down in there. Check it out.
Like a tornado shelter.
Yeah, root cellar. You know, it's for canning jars. And root cellar. Come on, that's how they usually are. And then I noticed it's got I didn't try this before, but it's got a lock there in case of a tornado. You can shut it from the inside. Cobwebs up here, you might. There's a air hole there that has a cam on it, I believe.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty cool down here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's why they call them root cellars. What's that? Yeah, there's a hole there, too, for water drain out or in or... Okay. I'm going to try to get a shot of these trees. I mean, they're just horrible shape. They're dead, you know, and they have to come down. That would be the best one, easiest, whatever, least, whatever.
Like Chinese elms.
Yeah, I don't know what they were, but see that one?
Look like they're still alive. They're just, elms are scraggly like that.
That one's leaning toward the house, and that one's got some branches that...
Oh my goodness, you got like a little...
Yeah.
Idol in here.
Yep. St. Francis. The lady was animal refuge, animal lover. And Kathy was raised, this is the funny thing is Kathy was raised Nazarene. And yet for 40 years, because she's an animal lover, animal rights, animal refuge person, you know, she St. Francis has been like her quote unquote patron saint, you know. and he's my patron saint. I mean, that's, you know, I don't use that term, but you know, I was raised Catholic, and I'm named after, my middle name is Francis. I was named after St. Francis. And so when I came around here, we did a whole tour of the whole place when I was out there, and I come back toward the house, and there's a statue of St. Francis there. And when I saw that statue, I was like, I knew we were going to get the place. Just, you know, like one of those synchronicity, providential, just, yeah, God thing. Oh, let's go in here. This is the garage. This is probably where I would put a stove. This would be the first place because it's pretty secure and pretty solid, and I could insulate it and This will be my man cave. Oh, the only problem is that that door is, you know, it's shot, obviously. You open that, it ain't going back close. And this one is a slider, which is okay. But every time I come in or out, every time I come in or out, I'd have to be opening that door. So. You know, this was basically a kennel. I got to get this carpet out of here and burn it. So I do need to have a fire someday. But you know, that door, look at that, it's leaky, leaky, leaky. So look at all the plugs in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at least. 10 outlets in here. At least. That's weird. But yeah, I could come in here with a jet pressure wash this out and then clean it down, you know. Do the paint ceramic. Okay. Look at the size of this tree, Jeff. It's like, hey, if you come over here and look at right down at ground level, that's like
It's probably 100-year tree.
8. Oh, easily.
You date to the house.
8 feet. And you know, even though it's dead, there's no reason to really get carried away with cutting it down.
Leaves on it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got a lot of dead branches. They're broken off over the years. But you know, if that branch fell, no big deal. It's firewood. If that one fell, firewood. If that one fell, firewood. If they all fell, those two over there would crush the kennel. And it would be nice to trim the one down. There's 2 branches hanging over the kennel. I'd like to get those off. And that one. And this one, if it came down, it'd destroy the fence totally. So, would be nice. This is kind of an odd building. It's got a slider door, it looks like, but I've never been in here, so this will be my first time. Can you open that? But whatever was in here was something that birds enjoyed eating, obviously. This is all just, have you ever seen this type of panel, 2x4?
Welded wire?
Yeah, it's like hog panel quality, grade. But, was it set up as a chicken coop or what? No. I don't see any boxes. Huh. We want to do quail. The eggs are supposed to taste really, really good, and they're super, super nutritious.
Yeah, this requires food for sure.
Something, yeah.
We got low clearance.
I think probably for animals, sheep or something. There was a hawk on the fence post the other day, and there are hawks everywhere, but you know, whatever was in here was bird munchies. It's like Bill says, hey, the cat feeders are working. I mean, the bird feeders, Lola. You know, the bird feeders feed the birds and the birds feed the cats. I've been in here. This is like could be a garage or whatever, you know. Get this door off of here. It's just totally shot. Don't shut it back up. You gotta see look how damp the floors are. Condensation. Yeah, it's just, well, I thought maybe it was insulated when I first saw it, but it's just cardboard to keep hay from dropping down through the floors. Or whatever, you know, there's cracks or a little bit of insulation, I don't know. It might have collected hay in there because this one has a bunch of hay in it. And then look at, there's 6 windows here that were covered. Some of them were basically to keep it a little bit warmer in here. But look at this, concrete floor, trough down the middle for,
All washed down.
yeah.
Like a dairy barn.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And that's where they was the feeder right there. Yeah. One of these days I'll get lights and go up above, but I'm not going to do it.
Looks the access point up there?
What's what?
What's your access point to the attic in here?
Just a straight up ladder over there by the door as you come in, man. It's just, yeah, not adequate at all. What I want to do is get two of the, at least one, but basically two of the attic access things.
You've been looking at this place for several months.
I gotta watch with the cover on here. I gotta make sure it doesn't swing and I don't put my hand in front of the camera. I did that for a few minutes.